Very good evening to you. A dual carriageway next to the Premier Inn at Cribbs Causeway has partially reopened after days of disruption. Work has been ongoing all weekend to demolish the building after it was devastated by a fire which began on Wednesday. During the blaze, part of the building collapsed onto the A4018, which had been closed ever since. Now, though, just the lane nearest the hotel remains partially closed. A petrol station's been badly damaged in Royal Wootton Bassett after a lorry crashed into its roof early this morning. It happened at around 4:30 at the Swindon Road Esso garage. The site remains open for business. The idea of Bristol having a free port is gaining support. The low-tax business zones have been much talked about during the Conservative leadership election. Jeremy Hunt says he would consider them, while Boris Johnson claims he'll have 6, including one in Bristol. But how do they work? Well, there's a similar system in America. David McMillan has been there to find out more.
America, it's the land of the free, and it's also the land of the free port. They call them foreign trade zones out here, and there's one just round the corner from Lady Liberty. Just a short sail from the glamour of the Manhattan skyline is the port of New York, New Jersey, home to Foreign Trade Zone 49. Shipping firm DB Schenker distributes high-end fashions and high-tech gadgets from here across Northeast America. And the firm has well and truly embraced the free port system.
Oh, it's my favorite thing. I've been involved in foreign trade zones now for about 17 years. So it's one of those areas that I just find truly fascinating.
So, how does it work? Suppose you wanted to start a company making genuine American sporting goods. You might have to pay a tariff to import the leather, you might have to pay a tariff to import the thread. But in the foreign trade zone or free port, you would be able to import the raw materials duty-free, and you would only pay your tariffs on the completed product. So that's how a foreign trade zone works, but how successful have they been? Business News Network Bloomberg monitors these kind of economic policies, and it seems that the free port system here just hasn't done that well.
They're not widely used. Some are designated and not used, and mostly I think there isn't a lot of awareness about them. You know, there's a lag time for applying to set up a foreign trade zone and actually getting approved for one.
Enthusiasts back home, like Bristol City Council's Conservative group leader Mark Weston, believe free ports will bring huge benefits to the local economy.
I think it'll be about jobs. I think you can bring back manufacturing into the area, stretching all the way from the port, straight up through the industrial area of the Vale, up to the M49, and I think it'll be a real boon, and I think it'll help create economic growth.
The view from the States seems to be that free ports may help the UK on its way to a more prosperous destination, but if Brexit becomes an economic battle, they won't save the day single-handedly. David McMillan, BBC Points West, New York City.
England's netball team, led by Team Bath's Serena Guthrie, have won bronze at the Netball World Cup. They beat South Africa 58-42 in their playoff match in Liverpool. It follows their disappointing defeat to champions New Zealand in the semi-finals yesterday. In cricket, Somerset have suffered their first defeat in this season's T20 Blast at Kent. They lost by 41 runs in their game last night. Kent batted first, scoring 165 for 9 from their 20 overs, with Somerset falling short on 124 all out. Well, a new week ahead of us. Let's find out what the weather's up to. Here's Bea.
Hello, good evening. Well, things are set to warm up over the next few days. We've had a bit of sunshine through today and out there tonight. Whilst we have got largely clear skies, more cloud is starting to push in from the west. It will come in quite low as well. So we could see some mist, some fog, particularly over the higher ground up through the Bristol Channel. It is going to be a very muggy night, very humid indeed, with lows of just 14 or 15 degrees. So that means tomorrow a grey start to the day. Some of the mist and fog could linger, particularly along the coast. I think it will burn away quite nicely. So come lunchtime, we should all be seeing some sunshine. A beautiful afternoon, light winds, a lot of sunshine, and it will start to warm up as well. Temperatures in 1 or 2 spots could hit 28 degrees. Thereafter, things are set to soar temperature-wise. I think the peak of the warmth will be on Tuesday, when in the sunshine, 1 or 2 spots could make 30 degrees.
And that's it from us tonight. We're back again in the morning. Good night.
Good evening. After a bit of a mixed weekend weather-wise, it is all eyes on the temperature through this week because things are going to be turning increasingly hot and humid too. Not dry everywhere. We have got some rain in the northwest over the next 24 hours or so, and later in the week some thundery downpours set to arrive too. But back to the here and now, we have got some rain sitting across Northern Ireland, Scotland, northwest England too. Quite windy here for the rest of tonight. Further south though, it is dry, quite a lot of low cloud and quite warm and humid with those temperatures in the mid-teens. Not as hot and humid as it will be overnight though later on in the week. So to start your Monday morning then, quite a cloudy, murky sort of start. Plenty of sunshine breaking through. There will be rain sitting across the west of Scotland in particular after it clears away from Northern Ireland and Northern England. So quite heavy bursts here for the west of Scotland. In the sunshine further south though, we're likely to see those temperatures up to about 28 or 29 degrees. Starting to feel quite hot on Monday. Things will heat up further through the week. So lots of sunshine, I think, across the UK on Tuesday. And with that southerly wind, we are likely to see temperatures widely in the mid to high 20s. Down towards the southeast, 33 or 34 Celsius possible by the time we get to Tuesday. Those temperatures will continue to rise later on in the week too. Could be as high as about 35 Celsius by the time we get to Thursday. Watch out also for some heavy and thundery showers, which are quite hard to pinpoint, so keep your eyes on the latest forecast. Have a good week.